Hello, Jesse, and a belated welcome to GRA 220 in cyberspace. This will be some video feedback for you on your Milestone 1 project. If you have any difficulties, issues, delays in the next 4 weeks, don't hesitate to reach out. Jesse, I see that you've got your sources for your images on a Word document. Good going with that. And I see you've got the Illustrator file. Now let's see if you were able to embed rather than link to images. I'll get an error message that says that an image is missing. Okay, this is what I was worried about. Make sure that your images are embedded rather than linked. I'm just going to click through these things. Okay, another thing that I'm missing is this typeface called Bodega Serif. Now the way around that is to convert them to outline format. It makes them less editable, but it makes them more portable. So I'm just going to ignore that, and knowing that I don't have the typeface. And so I see that you've embedded some of the images, but perhaps not all of them. But I'm just going to take a look at the Illustrator file to see how it's structured, make sure that you've got things on layers that can be turned on or off. And then I'll go back to the PDF that you made. So yes, I like this. I like that it is asymmetrical, or we're missing an image here though, but maybe that says something. Maybe you don't need it there. And it's possible that by maybe changing the scale of things, having them overlap, bleeding, wherever possible. I wouldn't use motifs like that bar. I don't think it's necessary. And your type, probably be better if it was all. Oh, I see. Well, if it was all flush left, is what I was getting at. So you have it on individual lines. I would avoid doing that. I would have it all, as a paragraph on a single layer. You've got several type variations. The script here. I would not attempt to match the logo script because, I don't know what it is, and it's just going to look wrong. I think the scripts are different enough so that, or similar enough so that it almost looks like a mistake. I would pick something that contrasts perhaps with the script. Not sure what to suggest, but I think you get the idea. And, again, wherever possible, perhaps bleed. I'm having way too much fun with your ingredients, okay? But just, sketch. I'm doing this in the spirit of sketching. I don't mean to be tinkering with your work so much as just giving you ideas for moving your superior ingredients around. The good news is that, the color cast of all your images is similar, and that was the idea. They look like they've been taken by the same photographer. I'm sure they're not. And this sort of grayish, bluish purple goes well with the other corporate colors, such as the gray of the background. Be careful of your margins. Magazine ads are trimmed, so don't leave any valuable information too close to the edge. Also, there's a gutter to think about, that things may drop into if the fold, depending on where the fold is, or the binding is. And try to use the corporate typeface, Arial. I know it's difficult. It's very plain, but that would go with the corporate style guide. Okay, actually this is very nice too, as you intended it. And I like your choice of type. It does contrast here, but I think, this should be moved away from the other script. Well, gosh, Jesse, I don't know. I guess as before, perhaps you can get all this information on a single line, and maybe you can enlarge these in such a way that they can bleed off the bottom. And that way you get rid of some of these extra bands. Just a suggestion. Nice job. I really particularly like your handling of color.